Yeah, ya tú sabes.
Yes, sir. What's poppin' and why? You already know it's your host, Mr. MRCAKEAVE, in the building. Yes, sir. Thank you for joining me wherever you listening to your podcast, iHeartRadio, Apple and Google Podcasts, Spotify. You already know, rebroadcast on YouTube. Having a great time. Thank you for joining me. You already know. Let's jump right into the show. Hashtag Scorpio season. Hashtag Puerto Rican Heritage Month. Pa' que tú lo sepas. You already know, November. A lot of people don't know that this month is National Puerto Rican Heritage Month. You know, I seen the White House try to make a their own month or something else. Listen, bro. For decades, November has been National Puerto Rican Heritage Month. And that's what it is, bro. Let us get our shine. You know, when you got other months, you know what I mean? You got them on TV, you know, this, that, and the third. I tweeted everybody. I tweeted Fox 5, you know, all these people. Like, what's really good? You know, I'm proud that I think I saw it on Telemundo or something that they were showing love to the Boricuas. You already know, man. Happy National Puerto Rican Heritage Month, bro. We in the building. If you don't like it, you know what I mean? You could kick rocks. This is our month, bro. Show that love, man. Show these kids, man. Let them know about their heritage. Now, if you don't know, the reason why November is Puerto Rican Heritage Month is because when Christopher Columbus came to the United States, he did not land in New York City. He did not land in Florida. He did not land in Texas. He landed in Puerto Rico. La Isla, the island of the Borinquens, the lords of the land. And that's why November is celebrating the heritage of the Puerto Ricans, of the Boricuas. So that's how I wanted to start this show and let everybody know. If you a hater, if you on my channels, if you on my pages, you know what? Slap yourself. Just slap yourself. I hope y'all hear this. I hope y'all listening to my shows, because I know a lot of y'all are. You know, I see a lot of things going on and I don't say nothing. I keep my mouth shut. I want to say a very special thank you to all my followers, all my supporters, everybody who's sharing, liking, you know what I'm saying, my tweets and everything. You already know, man. We in the building. So I want to talk about a few stories. One story that I want to talk about is the T.I., you know, if you online, She's 18 is trending, and you might not know what it is, or if you see She's 18, you might think, you know, oh, son, he got a new girlfriend or something. T.I. is trending right now because he takes his daughter to the gynecologist to make sure she's still a virgin. The shit is trending right now. Trending. Going hard. So, you know, what y'all think about that? You know, I don't got no kids, so I don't really, you know, I can't really speak on the matter. But if you have kids, or if you have daughters, you know, what would you be doing in that situation? You know, if you had an 18-year-old son, you know, maybe you might not be, you know, all up on that. You know what I mean? Maybe you want to make sure he getting some, so you know he on the, you know, on the side, you know, that you know, you know, a lot of people, they feel some kind of way, you know, if they child turns out gay or homosexual or anything. So, you know, a lot of people treat their sons very differently than they treat their daughters. But let me know what you think. Also, Krispy Kreme is in the news this week. Some dude was buying, you know, a lot of Krispy Kremes, and then he was going back to his campus and he was flipping them. You know, he was making some profit. He was making some bread. You know, I heard something like that I think a couple years back, somebody was going to Trader Joe's, and they side, they didn't have no Trader Joe's, so they would go, but that was on a different scale. They was actually doing it as a business. They actually had a store. This kid was just trying to make some bread, help pay for his school, and I believe Krispy Kreme has reached a agreement with him to let him keep doing their thing, let him keep doing this thing, and they probably getting a little piece of that, little piece of the action. Diddy turns 50 this week. One time for you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know many classics this man has done with the whole Bad Boy, Ciroc, everything this man is doing, iconic living legend in New York City, Puff Daddy, Diddy, whatever you want to call him. The man, has standed the test of time, and he had turned 50 this week. So a very, very special happy birthday to Diddy. Next story. Popeyes is back in the news. And they not in the news because, they new chicken sandwich. Somebody actually got stabbed in one of their restaurants over a chicken sandwich dispute. Another lady, she just destroyed the side of her car trying to cut somebody off for them sandwiches. I don't know what they putting in them sandwiches, but bro, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's getting real crazy out here. Y'all really gotta be careful, man. Be very careful. And it's crazy, I gotta say that. Be careful going, to the damn Popeyes. But, be careful, man. It's getting crazy out here. It's unbelievable. So, just know what you're doing, man. Keep always looking around your surroundings and make sure, you don't get between nobody and a Popeyes chicken sandwich, because it's getting crazy out here. Next story. NYPD confiscates over 106 pounds of marijuana. That's crazy. Everybody, is they trying to do a lot of things with the laws and everything else, but 106 pounds, bro, you not getting away with that. It's gonna attract a lot of attention and what's going on. So y'all definitely, I don't know, that, people trying to do that kind of weight, is just getting too ridiculous. Mr. Cake Ave on air. I'm your host, Mr. Cake Ave. You already know. Thank you for everybody joining me, checking me out wherever you check me out. iHeartRadio, Apple, and Google Podcasts. You already know, man. We on everything. Check out the live show on Spreaker.com. You can hit me in the chat room. You know what I mean? You can tell me what you want live on the show. Shout outs, blackouts. You already know. That's just how it's going down. We're going to keep it going. They talking about the impeachment hearings is going to start next week. Do you think Trump will make it to the election? What is going to happen? I don't know. Let me know in the chat room what you think. I'm not sure if they have even evidence to even try to impeach him. So to be talking this type of impeachment talk, unless you got that proof, unless you got something tangible to hold this man accountable for, it's just not going to happen. News out of North Carolina. 13-year-old suspect escapes. Allegedly, they try to catch him for a double murder. Double murder, bro. And then he escapes. I don't understand what's going on out there. But, my prayers and condolences go out to, the people that were murdered. Regardless if this child did it or not. My heart goes out for y'all. You already know. This weekend, AEW Full Gear. If y'all know, I do watch wrestling, I try to keep up on a couple little things. AEW is a new show, on TNT every week, Wednesdays, 8 o'clock. They got another pay-per-view coming up, and Chris Jericho will be defending the AEW Heavyweight Championship against Cody. So definitely, if you want to see some new wrestling or an alternative to the mainstream, WWE, make sure y'all check out the pay-per-view this weekend. It should be really, really good. And a little bit of music. Kanye West debuts at number 1. Not number 2, not number 3, not top 5. Number 1. And he ties Eminem for the most number 1. So that right there is definitely a testament to this man, and just shows you how long he's been doing this. He's coming out tying Eminem. I remember for a long time, a lot of people kept saying that Eminem was like, the best, da-da-da-da-da. Well, right now, Kanye West has just tied up with Eminem. So we gonna see, the way Kanye West be bringing out his music and his, things. You never know. He might surpass Eminem. So one time for Kanye West, man. I know a lot of people that give him a hard time, and the man is doing his thing. Regardless how you feel about him, when it comes to that music, he's very, very talented. He's very, very gifted. So you already know, man. Mr. Cake Ave on air. Make sure you check out mustcnyc.weebly.com. You already know, the number 1 website for independent media. Submit your art now, absolutely free. No gimmicks, no sign-ups, no donations. And make sure you hit me up at Mr. Cake Ave on Twitter or mrcakeavebeats@gmail.com. You already know, hit me up. If you have any comments about any other topics on the show, definitely hit me up. And make sure you check out the rebroadcast on YouTube. We on everything, baby. iHeartRadio, Apple and Google Podcasts, Spotify, whatever you use, we on it, baby. So make sure you check us out. Show the love, show the support. We here every week, brand new episodes every week. One story that really is just crazy is that Popeye stabbing. Like, I don't understand, bro. It's a chicken sandwich. It's a chicken sandwich. It's not, I don't know, man. It's getting real crazy out here. And, you got to be real safe out here. Happy November. Hashtag Scorpio season for all the Scorpios. And a very, very special National Puerto Rican Heritage Month for all the Boricuas out there. Pa' que tú lo sepa. Hasta la muerte. We here and we ain't going nowhere. Shout out to everybody. You already know. Happy birthday to Diddy. He turned 50 this week. You know what I mean? And this is going to be a big, big year, man. Make sure you check us out every week. And make sure you check out my other podcast, NY Certified. Everything in and around New York. We in the building. Make sure you check it out. We on Apple, Google, you know what I mean? Spotify. We on everything, man. Podcast Addict. We in the building. So hit me up. You already know. I had a great time with y'all. Now, I appreciate all the love and all the support. And we're going to keep it going, man. This is going to be a very, very, very big year. Make sure you stay tuned to my YouTube, because I'm going to be doing some new videos. I'm going to be doing some new things. And you already know, I ain't stopping for nobody. For nobody. Everybody who fell off. Everybody who hated on the low. Everybody who's like, stealing ideas and doing this, doing that. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Because it's quality over quantity. And like I always say, stay up and stay strong.